Welcome to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff today. Today we're going to be doing some root vegetables and some sauteed pork with a little bit of twist to it. Stay tuned.
Just what you're hungry for. It's in downtown LaGrange. You have 17 restaurants to choose from, and each has its own personality, from chef-driven establishments to life on the casual side. Celebrate, create traditions, make new friends, discover new tastes. Downtown LaGrange is simply delicious. So come on down.
Why United Way? Because 99 cents of every dollar donated to United Way of West Georgia stays right here to help your neighbors. Yes, 99 cents. United Way makes every penny count. You can count on United Way, and United Way of West Georgia is counting on you. Please give today.
All right, welcome to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff today. Today we're going to do some pork loin. It's a center cut pork. We're going to do that. We're also going to saute it off with a little bit of margarine and a little bit of oil, blended oil, that there. And we've got a few spices here, the traditional ones, salt and pepper. And I got some smoked paprika and a little bit of cinnamon. And we're going to put that cinnamon in both things. We're going to use that cinnamon also in these root vegetables here, such as a sweet potato, a carrot, and a regular potato. And we're going to season that also. And I'm going to use just a little bit of this orange and squeeze over those vegetables to give you a different flavor to those vegetables. It'll really bring out the carrot and the sweet potato, those orange vegetables. All right, well, let me go ahead and get started. The first things first is the vegetables, because vegetables take a little bit longer because they are root vegetables. And let me put me a pair of gloves on. The first thing I'm going to start with is these sweet potatoes. There we go. And I'm pre-warming my pans so that way they'll be good to go. And this cut I'm doing with the carrot is called a bias cut. So that way, cutting it on a bias, it can cook a lot faster and it'll be tender. Because if I cut it in a chunk like that, it takes a little longer. All right, now these potatoes here, I pre-cooked these potatoes because I'm gonna dice them up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna add them to the mix at the end because of the starch content in it, and it take less time to cook. Now on the sweet potatoes, oh yeah, everybody loves sweet potatoes. And some people call them yams. And you know, you get the big ones, they are yams.
And they're good.
Everything's good, depending on how you season it. Yep, peel these guys with a vegetable peeler.
You peel them so easy.
And you can get a vegetable peeler anywhere, you know, or you can use your knife, like me. Sometimes I like using my knife. Set you over here. And this, I'm cutting into planks, like a chip. Like that. Because I want it to crisp up a little bit. And you may notice I cut it kind of thin like, so when it cooks, it'll cook into a plank. All right, add me a little bit of oil to this, guys. And get me a little bit of margarine. And a little bit of salt, I mean pepper. And the reason why I put the pepper in there before I put the vegetables, because you want the flavor to really come out, and heat extracts all those flavors of the peppers and all that kind of stuff. A little bit of paprika. And now I'm gonna add my carrots to it. And those carrots, you may notice I try to get them flat. Move these guys around a little bit. Get them glazed in that oil and butter. And if you could, I wish I could show you guys out there, the salt and pepper begin to glaze over on the carrots. And carrots are a natural sweetener too when you heat them up. And me, I like roasting them whole and then cutting them up. They have so much flavor that way to me. Now, can y'all see that out there? All right. Now, while those guys were doing their thing, cut these potatoes up into a dice. And what I did, I started out with a quarter and just cut it like so. And as those guys do what they do, you kind of see the tenderness of that's the sweet potato. You can see it begin to get kind of tender as it goes along. All right, while these guys are hanging out together and doing their thing, I am going to season this pan here. And we're going to start on our pork chop. I got just a little bit of flour, plain flour, just a little bit. Add my black pepper to the flour, a little bit of paprika also. You may notice I didn't add cinnamon to that.
Why?
Because I didn't want to add cinnamon to it, because I'm adding cinnamon to this.
Okay.
All right.
I'm nosy, I told you.
Nothing wrong with being nosy. You learn something when you be a little nosy, just a little bit. All right, and I'm taking my pork chop here. And while my pork chop cooking, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna julienne my onion and my apple. I'm gonna julienne those guys and let them hang out together. Yep, these guys here, and I'm shaking the excess flour off because I don't want it to be like a gravy when I sear it off and finish cooking. All right, those guys done. Done. Now I'll put another pair on so I can cut these vegetables up. So that way I can add my onions and apples to this while it cooks so it can pick up that flavor. And then I can add my orange to it as well so that flavor will be picked up, especially with this. So, you know, this is a root vegetable that a lot of combinations that people don't put together. Sweet potatoes and carrots. You know, if you like mashed potatoes, why not mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes and carrots? Why not? Those two items that go well together. This is hard.
We know how. I had my fingers cut off on now.
We don't want to do that. That's a julienne cut.
Make it was so easy.
Now, turn these guys over. You see that color of the pork? See that color? Begin to come there. Yeah. And I'm gonna let those guys cook just a little bit. Now, the same knife, you may notice I changed knives. I left that one for the vegetables and this one for this because I didn't want that onion flavor to be picked up in those. So my apple, I'm gonna cut it in half and in half again. Now the core I'm gonna take out. My knife like that. Yes ma'am, just like that, and take it out.
My finger cut off on now.
Yep. And now I'm gonna julienne this apple. Try to get it the same size my vegetables here by cutting it this way. Now, can y'all see that out there? Good, good, good. Now I'm adding those onions. And those apples. Now what this apple gonna do is gonna change the flavor just a little bit. Y'all smell those onions out there? If you like onions, you like that fragrance. Me, I can go with it or without. All right. Now I'm gonna bring these guys back up to temperature, add these potatoes to it, so that way you can see the presentation that I'm gonna give you with that plate. But we're gonna take a break for right now, and we're gonna come right back to that, and I'm gonna show you the plate presentation. And stay tuned.
Nobody wants to be stopped by a law enforcement officer.
Everyone wants to feel safe.
So we've trained our officers to first listen and then explain.
We ask if you have contact with one of our officers, you listen, give him an opportunity to explain, comply with his requests, and if there's a problem, contact us so that we can investigate your complaint.
Listen, explain, comply, then complain.
Our safety and yours matters.
Just what you're looking for. You'll find it in one of the 28 shops in downtown LaGrange. Remember old school customer service? It's still here. Not to mention that perfect gift. That's the beauty of downtown LaGrange. So come on down.
Welcome back to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff. I am back, and I'm finish up this pork like I said. And I got my onions caramelized, and now I'm gonna add one more ingredient to this. And here I go. Well, I should say two, because just a tad bit of this cinnamon to change that flavor. Not much. It doesn't really. Cinnamon is one of those things you have to. That is apple juice. Apple juice, no wine. Yep. Yeah, we don't want you to be drinking. Thank God. Thank God for that. All right, now I'm gonna add the potatoes so you can see that presentation. And I'm gonna just stir these guys in, let them come back up to temperature. And can y'all see that? Yeah. Because try to catch those fall flavors and fall colors. Because, you know, Thanksgiving are coming around. This would be a good little dish to put on the table for Thanksgiving. Something different besides green bean casserole. You know?
You've been there, huh?
Yeah, you know, we want to change it up. That turkey, you know, ran its course in my book. It's time to do something different. Why not do something seafood for Thanksgiving or pork for Thanksgiving besides that ham? You know, you could do something like this. All right. Now with these guys got their act together, then I'm just gonna add just a little bit of simple, by leaving it in the pan.
You did. How do you freeze it?
Well, leave it in the pan. I don't, you know, just, I do mean, I know what you mean. I don't tilt it that far down. If I tilt it too far down, it'll go out. But if I keep it almost level, it'll stay in the pan. That's okay, you eat good, that's all that matters. All right, I'm finna do a presentation of the plate with this pork. And you can add green vegetables to this, or you can leave it as is. Yeah, with the pork, I'm gonna put my vegetables and starch down together.
The colors are good.
Colors are good. And some people, they say some people eat with their eyes. You know, I eat with my tongue. I like to taste food. I like to taste it. Yep. And then you just take a little bit of these caramelized onions and apples, go across the top. A little bit of this juice, go across it. And that's what you have. If you like onions and apples, that's like a root vegetable dish right here. Like I say, you could put a small salad or a tomato or whatever you like to have with it and make it your own. And that's just a little healthy, small, fall dish. All right. Thank you for watching Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff today. Stay tuned.